All right, guys, day two in the scooping business. And today I'm just getting things ready to go. We got two responses to my Facebook community posts yesterday. One's should be a pretty small job that's actually just in the same neighborhood that I live in. And the other one's going to be, it's a double lot. I don't think the lots are very big. I kind of looked it up on Google Maps before I said I could do it. I don't think they have any snow over there because all the snow over here is melted. It's supposed to be like 55 degrees today. So I expect that some of that waste will still be frozen. And they have 4 dogs. I'm not sure how big, but they have 4 dogs, double lot, and we'll see how that goes. So if nothing else, I think that will be a good advertising opportunity to just take like a bunch of pictures of how much poop we picked out. I assume it's going to take us a while. I'm guessing my sister's on her way over here to my house right now, and then we're going to head out. But I'm guessing it's going to take us an hour and a half to 2 hours, both of us. They said that they don't pick up their poop, and they have 4 dogs. So again, this is all completely new, and you're coming along for the ride. But we'll see how that goes. I'll take you guys with us. So getting the equipment ready, I've got to figure out a better way to organize all of this. I've got both our buckets, and then we sprayed these off yesterday with the disinfectant here. This is not disinfectant, that is windshield wiper fluid. But here's the disinfectant that I bought. And then you mix, I think it was like 2.5 ounces per gallon or something like that. I looked on here, into our sprayer, and we just sprayed off our shoes and sprayed off the equipment. I'm probably going to grab some like disinfectant wipes, so you can tell like some of that dirt and stuff sticks to it. So maybe like at the end of every day, like spray it off in between each job, but like at the end of every day, actually go through and like take a disinfectant wipe and wipe this stuff off. But I need to get this more organized, and then we're getting ready to put on the I just made these myself, so get ready to put on the happy scoops. It's really hard to do this with one hand. I gotta figure out a better way to film these, I guess. But anyway, just bought these magnets online. That's not lined up, I have to fix it. But bought these magnets online, and literally just, you can see the air bubbles. There's like air bubbles and stuff in here still. But we just used the printout on my wife's Cricut machine and just printed these out on stickers, like vinyl stickers for Cricut, and put these on here. It's pretty cheap, but if you're standing back, if you look real close, it's, like I said, it's got air bubbles and stuff in here. It doesn't look super great, but better than if you stand back a couple feet, it doesn't look too bad. All right, guys, here's the first job we're on. I've gone down one pattern here, one sweep down the perimeter. I've already got 2 bags. This is the smaller yard we have for the day. This is 2 dogs. I've got to ask her how long it's been since they've scooped it, but it's just a little quarter or a little 1/8 acre lot. I would think there's a lot of poop here though. A lot of poop all through the area. Basically, yeah, there's a lot of poop through here. A lot of poop on this side. I'm on my 3rd bag. And so basically, I've come in and gone one perimeter sweep down. I'm working my way back, and then I'm going to start that way and work back, and we're going to go back and forth, and then we're going to do the grid pattern the other way. One thing I've noticed is it's really tempting, especially when you get a big bunch of poop like this, is to just like follow the next, the next pile, the next pile, the next pile, the next pile, the next pile. Then you're end up halfway in the middle of the yard, versus staying really disciplined and just 3 feet and then turn around and go so 3 feet back down that way, and then turn around and come back. It's been really hard to to stay on that. It's really tempting just to follow the poop around the whole place. So we'll finish this up, and then we're off to our bigger yard, which is probably going to be twice as big as this with 4 dogs. So we'll see how this goes. So but we've got everything from like really old poop that's been here and smashed down for a long time. We got some runny poop, and we got the these are obviously the easier ones to do, these big ones on top. But all right, we'll check in a little bit. Okay, so one thing I am gonna go back to is I'm gonna say I am gonna use the clamps, because it may not be enough to clamp it around, like pull it tight, but this is definitely coming off on its own, especially when you get more waste in the bucket. So I would definitely suggest clamping this. It allows it to get more, just allows it to stay in place better. So I'm probably gonna go back to clamping at least on one side, maybe both sides, or figure out a way to be able to pull this tighter, wrap it around, and clamp it with one. But definitely need to use some clamps. The other thing that might be overlooked is if this yard has some toys in it and things like that, so make sure that you flip these up. If it's got bigger items in the yard, make sure that there's not poop underneath of them. Toys. This right here, let's get this. I think this might be. And then right on the edge, I'm not sure if that's poop or if that's, yeah, let's grab that. So there was some poop on the corner of that. Grab that. Some of this stuff that's really old, especially on initial cleanup, can really blend in really, I'm not even sure 100% if that's poop or not, but we'll get it anyway. Some of these are still frozen to the ground. These are still frozen to the ground because it's so, this is like the second nice day we've had. It's been lots of snow on the ground. You can see some of it here. Okay, so we've done the initial clean on this whole yard. And I can already tell we've missed one right here. So like that right there blends in super easily. So what we're gonna do now is go through and double check. So we're gonna go the opposite direction of what we did before. And then we'll clean up our bags and double bag everything and throw it in the customer's trash can on the side of the house, because we do not take the poop with us. So yeah. So yeah, some of this stuff is really, I already said this, but some of the stuff's really hard to make out. Like that right there is definitely a pile. It's easy to miss. That's why it's so important to go back over this twice. Because you're definitely gonna, especially if you're brand new, like we are, you're definitely gonna miss stuff the first time around. So definitely want to double check the yard and just take your time, because the two things I think that are most important in this business, and again, I'm the second day, but I used to own a lawn care company, and the most important thing is good customer service. So responding to leads, responding to emails, responding to texts, answering the phone when they call, and then obviously taking the time to do a really good job. And then ask for reviews. I'm gonna go back over here to where it was and start scanning back and forth, and we'll get this yard caught up second pass through. But it's customer service and doing a super good job, taking the time to do a good job. And if someone's got a complaint, just make it right. Like, no one's gonna be perfect. You just have to be willing to, if you're gonna mess up, you're not gonna make people 100% happy. You just have to, if you mess something up, just make it right. Give them a discount, give them a free thing the next time. Just people want to know that they're listened to. So this is, do a good job, good customer service. All right, guys, we're gonna call this yard cleaned up. This yard has been scooped. I'm gonna walk around here and we're gonna show you the how many bags we got out of here. Equipment's a little dirty. We'll get that with some Clorox wipes here in a bit, and then we'll spray it down with a disinfecting spray. So what you want to do when you're done is always make sure the gate is locked up, nice and locked up. And then you're going to send a picture to the owner. There we go. So this is double locked. So I would take a picture and send it to the owner. Let them know their yard is complete and their gate is locked up. Okay, so apparently I'm doing something wrong, because look at my bucket compared to her bucket. My bucket is, maybe it was the clamp, you know, that's what it was. It was the clamp. Clamp makes all the difference. I don't think it really does, but mine is way worse than hers. So here's what we got out of this yard. Some are filled up more than others, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I've got hardly anything. 6, 7, 8 bags. So we're gonna double bag all this in a big bag, and we're gonna put it in the customer's trash bin. All right, so we put 4 bags in each bag, and then we're gonna double bag that bag. So there's 4 bags in here in one single bag like she's doing, and then we're gonna put that in another bag. And then it probably weighs a good, I don't know, probably weighs a good 25, 30 pounds. Let's see if there's any in this one here. No, these all look pretty, these all look, actually, yeah, put it in here. So we're gonna go ahead. She said she didn't care which one that they went in, so we're gonna go ahead and put them in here. Here we go. There we go. So that's probably 30 pounds each, and we do not take the waste with us. Double bag it, leave it with the customer. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I think at the end of the day, like I said, we're gonna clean all the equipment with the Clorox wipe anyway, but since I did such a terrible job on this job and got so much stuff in here, I'm gonna go ahead and just wipe this off right now, and then we'll spray it down with a disinfectant. But I just got so much stuff in here that it made a giant mess. I think I'm being too aggressive, maybe. I don't know. My sticker's all like wrapped up and stuff. Like, goodness. Yours looks like we just got it out of the packaging. I guess my suggestion would be, if you make a giant mess like I did, just take some Clorox wipes, wipe it up, because you don't want to carry a bunch of poop from one place to the next. Put that in there, leave that there, and then just give a couple pumps, spray down our equipment. And spray the bottom, and we need to get I gotta get a bucket to put all this stuff in here since I'm making a mess. This is just to keep germs from spreading from one yard to the next. Spray down our shoes. It's important to spray the disinfectant before you leave the job. That way it has time to dry on your way to the next job. Speaking of that, that's what we're gonna do.